What's going on, guys? Again, it's Aiden with Aiden Landscapes. We got a residential gutter cleaning job on the schedule today. And before I get started, I like to do a quick walk around to plan and check for damage. Right off the get-go, I knew this was going to be a bit longer than normal. Not being able to climb on the second story due to how steep the roof will be a bit annoying, but we're going to have to push through. Our plan for this job is to place the ladder against the roof, climb up with a bucket, scoop, climb down, and then reset the ladder. And we're going to have to do this all around the house every 5 to 6 feet for the second story. And here's the front of the property. We got the second story gutter right here. The homeowner claimed that there's going to be a buildup in the top right corner. We'll see that later in the video. But jumping right into the shenanigans, look at this. Kevin, my employee, is figuring out how to mount the stabilizer to the ladder. Then I found out that these rubber square things, they go on the bottom to ensure that the stabilizer does not scratch the roof. And here I am struggling to put it on. Okay, there we go, finally got it on. Here I am sliding on the holder for the bucket. Alright, Kevin just got the last piece on and he has ensured the stabilizer is safe. We brought the 24-foot ladder today, which works great with second story. I would recommend getting the 28, but today we're going to work with what we got. Here's me and Kevin setting it up. Put those down. You probably need gloves though, right?
Why not?
No. We're going to start this job in the top left corner and work our way around the house to the right. Here's Kevin's POV. He's about to check the gutters.
Are you fucking...
How's luck? Is there a lot or not? And that's all. There was literally just 3 leaves in that one corner. And you may ask Kevin why he's using his hands for the gutter cleaning. I genuinely do not know. So I brought an extra pair of gloves for Kevin, but he did not want to use the gloves. He just wanted to use his bare hands. He didn't feel like doing it today. Although the weather was kind of bad, it was just slightly above freezing, maybe 40s, 42, 43 range, something around there. Our client requested that we photograph all the gutters after we complete the job. So here he is taking the pic. And now we're in the back. We're on top of the enclosed patio, cleaning out all the first story gutters over there. The roof was very easy to climb up onto, and it was not very steep at all. It is only the second story where it actually gets really steep. Up here, there's actually a decent amount of leaf buildup. So as you can see here, me and Kevin are gonna be scooping it all out. Looking back at the clip again, I just noticed that he's literally just digging his fingernails into the mud. But then again, we're just gonna get the job done right. So hey, maybe while we're on the roof, I'll talk a little bit about pricing. So I priced this job at $250 for the second story and the first story, cleaning all the gutters. I chose this price to shoot for my hourly profit rate, which is usually $75 to $100 per hour. This job took us about 2 hours, only because we had to replace the ladder each time for the second story. We usually charge around $225 to $250 for second story homes, which keeps the margins high. And then I normally charge $125 to $150 for first story homes. A first story job usually takes me by myself just 1 hour. And a good tip for pricing is you never want to underbid yourself, because you're going to end up just doing a bunch of free work. In this industry, you don't want to be the $99 guy that just charges super low just to get the job, because that does not work in this industry. People like quality of work over the price. People think, oh, I'm going to go with the $99 guy. Okay, yeah, go with him. But then as a homeowner, you're going to have to end up filing paperwork, getting sued for him falling off the ladder or something, injuring himself without insurance. And it's just a risk that most homeowners are not willing to take. They're going to know the liability on their end as the homeowner, so they're obviously going to ask lots of questions about insurance and license. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about branding. Most people are going to show up in a beat-down truck with no company merch, and they're just going to get on the roof and do the job. I also need to work on this myself. We did not wear the merch that day because it was pretty cold, but we do have merch. But then again, by not branding yourself, this will not help you out in the long run. It's just going to make it harder on yourself to maintain old clients and get new clients. So what I would recommend is get some merch, rob a company truck, and don't hire bums. All right, back to the job.
So do you have any fear of heights?
Yeah.
Day?
On
Yeah.
second story, first story, I'm not.
That's not bad. Yep, me too.
You do?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You still get on the roofs?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, you know the real steep ones,
Yeah,
like those where you have to nail boards down and climb up on boards. Those are fun.
Here, I'll dump this one. Alright, so you're gonna see me dump it in the wheelbarrow. We brought the wheelbarrow with us so we could dump the bucket into the wheelbarrow and then load it easily into the truck without making a mess. And here we didn't secure the ladder correctly, or his fear of heights just kicked in.
I felt the ladder pushing out from underneath me. When I tried to step on that next step, I stepped. When I took a step on that next step up, I could feel the ladder move and it made me uncomfortable. So
Here I am rinsing off the patio. While he was up there, he actually forgot the bucket, so we ended up just throwing it back all on the patio and then cleaning it up after. Little mistakes like this will cost you lots of time in the long run, so make sure you do it right the first time. Most companies try to get the job done as fast as possible and usually just leave a mess at the end. Cleaning up after a job shows respect to the homeowner and will always guarantee you a 5-star review. Okay, should we move it closer? Yeah,
run up and down that.
Okay, carry the bucket. I'm gonna put it here.
My dad worked with Co-Pilot made like an exercise regiment. Co-Pilot was like, no, you do all this outdoors work.
Then we lock it in the. Lock it in. Angle it a little. That's good.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay. You want to hold it? So it's
Hold it? What about hold?
It's like, wait, you know those games where it's like, have you seen that carnival game where it's like a ladder and it looks like this?
That ain't a rope ladder. That's an aluminum ladder. It's not gonna go back and forth. It's braced up against concrete pads.
Here, you want to put the bucket like right there, and I'll throw it in. That's so messy. Okay, now I'm going to climb up to the second story roof and I'm going to check where the buildup is in the top right corner. And the homeowner was wrong. There was nothing in the top gutter. Completely empty, just like one stick. And I gotta make sure to get the pictures in.
And the zero hat is yours, right?
Yeah. You pack everything up?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we have to go on the first story roof. We have to go on the first story part to take a picture. Yeah. Here, I'll get everything in there. And there we go, just got the gutter cleaning job done. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below on what you think I should do better in the next video. Kevin did great today. I got him pizza.